it's Elysha. Welcome back. Today I am talking about the link between wearing cheap clothes and your self-esteem. Now, this is not something that I initially had thought about. Back when I was in my 20s with my 20-something body, I could wear pretty much anything that I wanted. And I liked shopping, I liked having new clothes, and it didn't matter what the quality was. If I liked the way that it looked, then I would buy it and I'd wear it for whoever knows how long, probably not that long, but it didn't really matter, and I didn't really think about the way my clothes made me feel. As I've gotten older, this isn't the case. I really have started to pay attention to how the clothes that I put on my body, how they make me feel, how they feel on my skin, and just how they make me feel in general as far as my self-esteem. And what I started to notice is that putting cheap clothes on, they made me feel bad about myself. So before I give you the 3 reasons of why wearing cheap clothes hurts your self-esteem, I just want to clarify my definition of what cheap means. Now, I love vintage shopping and I am a huge discount shopper. Ask any one of my friends. I love getting a good deal on clothes. So it's not about the price. It's not about the money that you spend on the clothes. It's about the quality. It's about the construction of the garment. It is about the design, how well designed it is, and it is about the fabrication. This is what defines a garment being cheap, or actually what I really mean is it's just poor quality. So as I was saying, when I was younger and my body was my 20-something body, I didn't notice the shortcomings of wearing cheap clothes, but now it has become way more important for me to invest in quality over quantity. I don't need to have 50 shirts. I just need to have a few really good ones that make me feel really good about myself. Now I'm going to share 3 reasons why wearing cheap clothes can take a hit on your self-esteem. First, one of the main reasons I stopped shopping fast fashion was because I didn't like wearing the same thing as everyone else. So if you buy something from Zara or from the Gap, you're gonna buy this thing, and then it is so likely, especially in New York City where people are all over the place, that I would see someone wearing the same exact thing as me. And if it's like this, specific pattern on a dress, and then you're standing like a foot away from someone else who has that same dress. First of all, just a side note, whenever I do see someone who has the same thing that I have on, I always fully check them out. I'm like, so this person and I, we had the same taste, we had the same idea to buy this thing, and I'm like, what else did this person buy? Just curious to check out their taste, because we actually share some common personal preferences. Anyways, I got sidetracked. Back to the fast fashion component of this. So I stopped shopping fast fashion for the most part because I wanted to just have my own individuality with my style, and I felt that when you shop at these places that's really not possible. But then, I'm also aware, it's hard not to be aware of the ethical practices that a lot of these shops partake in. And once you're aware of these things, and you're gonna continue to buy from them and support them, it doesn't really feel that good. So that's one of the reasons, is just awareness of the ethical behavior of some of these stores and being a participant in that. The next reason is pretty obvious. I call it the ick factor, and that's just the way a lot of these cheap garments feel on my skin. They're itchy. They make me really hot and sweaty. And then once you start to get sweaty, then they start to smell. And sometimes they'll cling to my body in these weird ways. So it's the cheap fabrication, and it just doesn't feel good on my body. And then the third reason is because of the design of a garment. So when a garment is designed poorly, first of all, some of the ways that you can notice this is with patterns. If the patterns aren't lining up properly, then that is an indication that it is a poor quality design. So when the design is not well executed, then the garment will hang strangely on you. Like I talked about things bunching, but sometimes it'll be draping strangely, and then I'll look in the mirror and I'll see myself, and then I start to question, is it the design? Is it my body? Is my body weird and off? You know what I mean? So it's like the cheap design of the garment starts to make me question my body, as if my body is the reason that the garment looks weird, when really it's the cheap design of the garment. Because the truth is that the manufacturers, they cut corners with their designs. When they're trying to save money, they cut corners and they don't use as much fabric as they can, and that results in just a poorly fitting design. So those are the three main reasons that wearing cheap clothes can hurt your self-esteem. There is the ick factor of the way that it literally feels on your body. There is the poor quality of the design, so how it looks on your body, and then that makes you question your body. And then there's just the ethical practices that some of the stores that make these cheap clothes, some of the behavior that they engage in. So those are the reasons that wearing cheap clothes may hurt your self-esteem. I hope this inspired you to think closely about what you are putting on your body. And it's really up to you. You're the one who's in charge of the clothes that you want to wear and that you put on your body. I'm just providing a little bit of information so that you can make some informed decisions. The bottom line is just to be intentional with what you wear and be really clear about what you're wearing and why you're wearing. And hopefully the reason that you're wearing it is because it makes you feel amazing. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and got some value, and you can share the video with someone else who you think may enjoy it as well. I'll be back here next week with a brand new video. I will see you then. Bye.